Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. My name is Gonzii and today we are going to be reacting to a first things first clip from today's show. This is about the Cowboys off season and the fact that some of their best players have missed OTAs so far. But before we start, as you can see, I've changed a few things around in my room, man. I'm sorry for the lighting. This is just, for now, we're gonna keep this setting, but in the coming days, I will figure out a way of having a lamp focusing on my dumb face. You have a nice fireplace there. But without further ado, let's react to this thing, man. You guys know, first things first, my favorite show on TV. So yeah, let's go.
Lamb led the league in catches last year due to make $18 million, which is $12 million less than Tyreek Hill brings in. Meanwhile, Micah, also a no-show. Clarence Hill Jr. writing that the Cowboys' new CD would be out, but we're hoping that Micah might make an appearance. So, Nick, are you concerned with how the Cowboys are handling this offseason?
Bro, it's been a disastrous offseason. Disastrous. That's for damn sure.
Either one.
Disastrous
The logic of
offseason.
not paying one would dictate you pay the other one.
Makes sense.
So the reason I think they're not paying CD is because they want to wait for Justin Jefferson to sign, because that sets the ceiling, and he's going to come in underneath that.
That makes sense if you think of that in a vacuum. That actually makes sense because you wait for Justin Jefferson, he will get the biggest contract, right? He's the best wide receiver in football at the minute. While you are waiting for the ceiling, the floor keeps rising. So you gotta pay him. You got to pay him, bro. Should have done it already.
Defensive players is Micah Parsons. So by that logic, might as well get Micah signed, because I can tell you right now, Jerry,
It's the Nicky Bosa,
Jones,
right?
I know
Has
what
to be
Micah
bigger than
Parsons
Nicky
gonna
Bosa's.
sign for. 5 years, $175 million, $130 million guaranteed, $35 million a season. You know how I know it? Because Nicky Bosa signed for 5 years, 170, $122 million guaranteed. So Micah's going to get $1 million more per
that makes
year,
sense.
a little
That
bit
makes
more
sense.
guaranteed. Whenever you do it, that's the deal he's signing. So you might as well get that one done. And in the meantime, Brou, the CD Lamb price just keeps going up. Because while you've been waiting, Devontae Smith got 3 for 75. Amon-Ra St. Brown got 4 for 120, which is $30 million a year. And A.J. Brown got 3 for 96, which is $32 million a year. So that price just keeps going up while you're waiting on Justin Jefferson.
While you're waiting the ceiling, the floor keeps rising. It's bad business,
you guys
man.
know where I stand.
Bad business.
It's been darn near enough. I
Horrible
think they had a good draft
offseason.
with their linemen.
Horrible
But look,
offseason.
you lost some guys. You revamped the offense.
Lost the running back, and now it has Zeke again. Like, what the hell are you doing, man?
You lost your best running back.
Of course.
And your answer was to bring back Zeke, who's several years past his
burn is
prime.
healing well.
I mean, and now you've got your best receiver, your best defensive
It doesn't
player,
hurt anymore.
and your quarterback feeling some kind of way. Like, come on, it's been a bad offseason. It's been a horrible offseason.
Horrible,
And meanwhile, your division rival in Philadelphia, they got good vibes.
Nah.
Saquon Barkley.
Brou loves the Eagles too much, man. That's why they were the worst team in football the last 2 months of the season.
That's undeniable.
It was not a supernatural funk, Brou. They were just bad.
9 games, 10
Bad.
games. They're a 12-game win team in the regular
They
season.
are.
That is what they are. Their roster is good. They're not a bad team just because they didn't sign a running back, just because CeeDee Lamb isn't
They'll get 12 wins.
extended.
They do every year,
Parsons
so.
isn't extended, all these things. One thing we know about Jerry Jones, he takes care of his guys.
He does.
It may not be
He really
on
does.
the
But you
timing
can't
that
pay
we think
everyone.
it should be,
You really
but he
can't.
takes care of his guys.
They cannot
So
pay
am I concerned about it?
every
No,
single
because I
player.
know Jerry Jones is going
They're
to
gonna
get it
have
done.
to lose some
Now,
pieces, man.
when he gets it
Yeah.
done,
Take care of
it
his
might
business.
hurt.
That's
It might touch his
it's
pockets
it's
a
just
little
how
more.
it works.
That's on him. However, I know he'll get these two guys signed. I'm not concerned about it. Dak will be the odd man out, in my opinion.
That's
He
his
will.
guy. He's not taking care of
He's taking care of his. He took care of Dak already.
This would be a third contract after a couple.
So you think it's restarting? You think Dak's out after this year?
I think he is
I
as well.
think this is a year where they are looking to see, is he enough?
I agree.
Like, to get us over the hump. It's not about his Dak
That suit
Prescott,
is
a good quarterback.
immaculate,
He's
Sir
a good
Greg.
quarterback.
Yeah.
He's a
That
really
is
good quarterback.
incredible.
But is he enough to get us past this looming cloud that seems to just come
I really believe
and
that they are
haunt
doing
us
that as well.
every playoff season?
But I agree with a lot of what Greg said. I think Brou's too down on what the Cowboys will be. But go ahead, Brou.
No, I think they'll be 10. We talked about last week.
10, 11 wins. Sure. but I still think it's bad business. I think that you
I
are
agree with
going to sign these two players eventually. Greg's right. They do always get it done. But then you are paying more than you need to. Like there was no reason to let Amon-Ra St. Brown and A.J. Brown get in before CD Lamb. There was no reason.
Because that just rolls the floor on what CD asked for.
After CD Lamb,
You're gonna want more than 30 million. So yeah, man, it's one of those things that the Cowboys have had a disastrous offseason, and it's not looking good at all. The draft was okay. They got the tackle that they were pursuing. I get that. They need to, it's bad business. You need to pay at least Micah and CD. Dak, I get it because he has not played well in the playoffs, and that's what the Cowboys want. They want the Super Bowls, right? But you need to pay those guys. You just need to. Micah will be the ceiling of that position, yeah? But CD, put Justin Jefferson aside, because he will be the ceiling of what the receivers will get, right? The floor keeps rising, like I said, and they need to get those deals done ASAP. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching the video, man. Sorry it was a shorter one today. I just wasted so much time doing all of this in my room that I kind of didn't, and there was nothing really to react to today. So we got to play it safe, and I know first things first are safe. They are amazing people. They allow us content creators to do our things. So once again, thank you so much for watching the video, man. Hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. The lighting will get fixed, I promise. But for now, keep God first as always. Drink water, go tell somebody who loves them, and if you're here, you know what to do, man. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. My name is Gonzii, and see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.